Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about Stormy. Stormy went live and said a few things. I will also be playing the live for you guys so you guys can listen to the live for yourselves. So make sure you watch until the end so you can listen. So just a few things that I want to talk about quickly before I play the live for you guys to watch. Whilst during the live, she slips up and she says when she was on the show, which was interesting because it's like, why are you using past tense for a show that you are currently on, unless you are no longer on the show? So fans basically asked why she used past tense, and then she said she can't really say what she wants to say right now, and it's not how she planned to say it, and that she would share it in her own way, and that we'll see more about it later. So I feel like it's a lot of speculation, but I feel like she may be leaving the show. I don't know if you guys remember, she's been trying to get a property outside of Alabama, I believe in LA. So if that is the case, then maybe that's what she means, that she's finally moving over there. And so she decided to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or maybe she's just tired of how involved the fans are on Love and Marriage Huntsville and she does not want that shenanigans with her business, which is absolutely understandable. So she did also slip up again and say, if I didn't show anything when I was on the show, I feel like I always showed. I ain't going to hold no grudge. So essentially, the fact that she said it twice gives us the impression that she really be leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville, or she has already left Love and Marriage Huntsville at the end of the season. So that's very interesting. She did also talk about how she wasn't really vocal on the show because she just felt like sometimes if she says something, people would take it and turn it into something else. And so she just tries to say nothing. So how do you guys feel about Stormy if she actually left the show? Would you guys want her to leave the show? Or do you still want her on the show? Let me know in the comment section below. I think personally, I feel like the being on the show probably does more harm for her than good. Although I feel like this season has been better for her in terms of how she has been presenting herself on the show. If it was something where the way she was in the previous season, then I think that does not help her at all. But now she's less of a villain this season. So I feel like this season, if she has more of this season sort of moving forward on the show, then I think she'll be all right. But maybe she just wants to go focus on her business and just remove herself from the Love and Marriage Huntsville space, which is completely understandable. But I guess we'll have to wait to see how things progress and pan out. She did also talk about the Miss Black Titanic situation as well. She expressed how Miss Black Titanic came to the warehouse and Courtney had asked her to leave, but she didn't leave. She also said that she had seen videos of her looking and doing this before, which sort of was giving the impression that she had been to other warehouses that Stormy had leased. She talked a little bit about her time in jail and how she was panicking. To be completely honest, like, jail is not a fun place, so I can understand how you'd be panicking, especially when you are at a point where you have a lot to lose. Like, you know, you're not 18 anymore, you're not 21 anymore. You are an adult who has a successful business, and so of course you don't really want to be in jail or have anything to do with being in jail. So I definitely think that, bless her, I understand that aspect of it. Now, she did say that no one can pay her to cuss a bee out anymore. So it sounds like she has learned her lesson. Now, she did talk about not having a mugshot. And I think that's good because there's something to be said about you being proactive, knowing that there's a warrant out for your address and then proactively going to meet them to try and see if there's something you can sort out, as opposed to them being picked up and then being arrested and then having a mugshot on a day when you're not ready for that, really. She did also talk about Kiki's passing and how she found out, and a little bit more about her products. So I'm just going to leave the video playing now so you guys can listen And yeah, don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button so you know every single time that I post. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys to keep listening, and then let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. See you later. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. You said you was on the show. Yeah. I can't really say what I want to say right now because this ain't how I planned to say it. I don't know why I went live because I want to say a lot, but now I'm like, maybe I should say nothing. Thank y'all. If it is or was, I will share it in my own way. Not today. And you'll see more later. If you are having reservations, then just sit on it and don't say anything for right now. Thank you. Yeah, my hair it done grew back, child. Well, it ain't grew all the way back, but it's kind of where it was. But I just wanted to say that, like, we all human beings at the end of the day. We all react how we react. It's natural. But at the end of the day, if I ain't showed nothing when I was on the show, I feel like I always showed, like, recommend anybody in life to move like that. Especially if it's somebody you never want a door to be closed on. Or if it's somebody you don't want something to end a certain way, you know? Thank y'all. Happy 4th too, y'all. No, I'm a Leo. You keep saying when I'm on the show. Fuck! Emma, or if you're on here, are you in Mississippi yet? Like the hair in the shirt. Thank you. This is a trap. I'm all the way up how I want to be. I feel like I don't look right with short hair unless my posture is correct. But I can rock with this. Give us the deets on your hair. Y'all, let me tell y'all something crazy. I use body glaze on my hair. This right here, all I got in my hair right here now is body glaze. That's it. Nothing else. I use my hair blossom serum for growth and health and to keep it, you know, healthy without breakage and grow fast. But product wise, the only product I have in my hair right now is body glaze and serum on my scalp. That's it. Love the nails. Thank you. Tony did my nails. You keep saying, if so, yes, you're gonna be missed. Like said, you was one to help. Dang. I don't know why. Like when it comes to this show, like I never really was vocal. I never even talked about being on there. If I say anything, honey, it get taken and turned into something else. So I try not to say nothing. I use your serum and it works wonders. Thank you. Yeah, I use body glaze in my hair. That's the only thing that's in my hair right now. Body glaze. I washed it last night, and it smells so good. And when you put I put body glaze on my son's hair too. His hair's so long. That's the only thing we use on his hair. As far as styling. If you leave, I'm done. The crazy thing is, like, it ain't even a now thing. It was like it's been that way for me. I recently got arrested. Not arrested, shit. I had to turn myself in because I had 2 warrants out for my arrest: harassing communications and disorderly conduct. Because there was this YouTuber, and this YouTuber was not favorable of me. She didn't like me. She never had anything good to say about me. Matter of fact, some people who now lease some of my old warehouses and salons that I used to lease from people back in the day, they had called me and they was like, yo, this lady keep coming by here looking for you. And somebody ended up sending me the YouTube videos. And before this lady even found my current warehouse, I saw the videos that were sent to me of her going to my previous locations looking for me. And they were not favorable. They were very trashy. They were very hateful, scary, almost trying to like disprove the fact that I'm successful, disprove the fact that I have a warehouse, disprove the fact that I have a business. It was just ugly. It was like, you know, it's calling me names, talking about me negatively, telling me what kind of person I am. Like, it was scary. Like, it was not favorable content. Had I, you know, had anybody seen that beforehand, and, you know, they saw the lady in person, they wouldn't have thought she was there to be nice. Hell, I'm low-key scared, shit, because fans are crazy. Can be crazy. I wouldn't say they're crazy. But, so, we were at our warehouse one day. I'm working, y'all. At this time, I'm building my business back up. From finally seeing some success again, gaining some momentum, getting some wind under my wings. And look out the window. Lo and behold, one of my employees, he was like, yo, that's that lady outside. And mind you, at the time, our building was in a complex where there were other businesses. However, let me tell y'all how some of my leases go. When you lease a building, that's your property. That becomes your property. It's not nobody else's property. And even if it's a shared complex, you have allocated parking spaces that are yours. You get what I'm saying? That belong to you. Look at Peaches. What you doing, girl? That belong to you. And that was the case. So she was walking down. You could tell she wasn't sure if our building was over there. So she was looking at other buildings and whatever. So she was getting ready to walk right up to our door. She had walked to a few doors we could see out the window. And before she could actually like get to the door, but she was still in our parking areas, like right there. I would say 5 to 7 feet away from the door. Courtney go outside, you know, we asking her to leave. She ain't leaving. At this time, I'm thinking, I done snapped. My mind is like, this motherfucking bitch, like, came over here? Like, you really doing this? Because it's real now. You know, I done seen videos of her looking and doing it before this one. I done seen the videos of her going to other places that we had occupied. But, like, when it's, like, in your face, you like, ain't no motherfucking way. Like, bitch, you ain't tired. You know, so I kind of lost my shit. I was, like, crying. I was hurt. I was cursing. Hell, I was saying all kind of shit. But I was also saying, this so fucked up. Like, this some stalker ass shit. Like, why they do this? They try to tear me down all the time. I'm devastated. I'm crying. And the lady took that video down to the magistrate office and swore for a warrant. She basically, I'm under the impression that she told them that she was a little old lady. I don't even think she that old. She looked older. But I don't even think she's 70. Everybody be like, she 90. Or whatever, but she was like, she look old lady coming to buy some damn products. I'm like, this lady ain't coming to buy no goddamn products. She didn't even say nothing about no products. And her previous videos disproved that. But they didn't know that. You know, when you go and swear for a warrant, you basically saying, hey, what I say is true, and this is what I have to support my claims. So they issued her a warrant, but it got thrown out. Hallelujah. It got thrown out because, like, once the evidence was out there and it showed, like, it was, like, borderline stalking, if not just stalking. Because you can't go looking for people and then for weeks and then find them and then be like, oh, I ain't do nothing. So it got thrown out, but it was still something that I had to go through. And mind you, I went in my warehouse one day and my warehouse supervisor called me. She was like, yo, 2 police just came up and looked for you. I was like, looking for me? I was like, police looking for me for? And that was after Courtney had let me know. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it was real. It was really crazy. It was really real. And so I ended up finding out it was the warrant and ended up saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go to jail. Turn myself in that thing. And see, I was crying on the show because I was like, I was thinking, I done seen people before me have to go through some stuff with the law as it pertains to, like, being on that show. So I'm thinking my damn mugshot finna be out here. I'm thinking it finna be in the shade room with everybody else. And I'm thinking, why the fuck is this happening to me when I'm going up? Like, up, and then now, like, yeah, people be like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. You own your own business. I do own my own business, but the rooms I enter now, I don't need there to be a question of whether or not I did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm affiliated with one of the largest companies in the world, TikTok, and I don't want nobody to see a mugshot and be like, oh, because the people these days, they see a mugshot, you guilty. You done did it, whether you did it or not. Whether it get thrown out or not, people don't hear the end. They just see the beginning and they stop there. So I was just like, fuck, like, I don't want this to be me, but I'm so glad. And that's the thing, you know, God always be like, you know, the words say, the weapon will form, but it will not prosper. It may form, but it ain't gonna prosper. And as for me, it didn't prosper. I was so thankful and I was so grateful that when I got, and I don't think I could see any other outcome because I know I didn't do nothing. See, here's the thing. When you at your own business, minding your own business, you shouldn't nobody just be able to come up and just mess with you like that. Like, that's never okay. And here I am knowing that I didn't go seeking trouble. I didn't do none of that. So I never expected any other outcome than dismissed, which it was. So when it was dismissed, I was just like, officially, I was just like, I knew it, but I'm so glad to hear it because everybody gonna have their own opinion. Everybody gonna say like, oh, she could have responded a different way. She could have did something different. And I could have. I will acknowledge that. And actually, I'm so thankful for that experience because it matured me and postured my mind in a different way than I had before. See, I grew up in the country, right? I grew up, well, you got the mentality like, I wish a motherfucker would. And you just waiting on them too, you know? Like, it'd be like, I wish that bitch would. You know what I'm saying? I grew up like that. And now, I don't think like that no more. I think like when somebody coming to you for a reaction, you don't give them one. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, can't nobody move